our prompt says, describe how the illustrations support the point of view of Blaze and George. So with your partner, because you're trying to do more on your own, what could you come up with for D?
They didn't know each other. Dragon and so they imagined all these things, but then like if George saw a sky, like if the dragon saw a sky, like he could go jumping off of the cliff and like flying with his wings. George,
Well, that's the show, but D is not showing what we said in
jumping out the airplane.
What is this show? What is this show? That's what you're thinking about.
Blaze thinks about George. George thinks about like women and stuff.
Class.
Yes.
So what is this show? A few minutes ago, Isaac was talking about our transitions, and he's like, this shows. So I'm going to go ahead and write this transition here. Remember, we write and copy at the end. This shows, and we're going to circle that for the transition. I know I'm kind of backing up one. Do you guys want to go ahead and look at your tide reference and add the transition here? You want to look at your notebook, and I'll give you a minute to do that. That way we already have it. To start? Because I think we've used begin and first, right? As our number one. We can use to start, and I think we've used to begin. So that's perfect. And then what about the E? Let's just take care of our transitions so we remember.
In conclusion.
Okay, you like that one? We've used that one a lot. Is there another one?
And summary. Sum it up.
Just sum it up. Yeah.
Finally.
And you guys all know where to find that, right? To sum it up.
I don't know what's back here.
It's on your tide reference. Can someone help Sai out?
Yeah. So I can help with that.
Yep, he's got it. Okay. So you know where that tool is at when you need it in a few weeks. All right, so we're going back to this shows that. I got us off topic just a tad bit. Okay, this shows that. What did you guys talk to your partner about? Sai?
So, you know how the one where he's like flying? The boys think that he has like a parachute, but he's actually flying with wings.
So what is this showing? I like how you use that.
The boy is actually the dragon, he uses his wings, and the boy he thinks that he just uses a parachute.
Okay. You want to add on to that? Make sure you're using our hand signals, guys. There you go. What do you want to add?
This shows them thinking of two different things.
This shows the boys thinking of two different things. Okay, I like that. So I'm just going to just take note. That's not a final answer. So, this shows two different ideas. Anybody want to add to that? So remember, when we're using our hand signals, we're thinking about what that other person said, and we're adding, agreeing, or disagreeing. Jack, what do you want to add?
I want to add that George thinks human stuff and Blaze thinks like dragon stuff.
Right, so we're going back and talking about that perspective, right? So how about we just leave it at, this shows that they have two different ideas, correct? Okay, so what text evidence did you pick for your first I?
We did first in May 1787, those met in Philadelphia, so they can do
Constitutional Convention. Okay. And then why did you all pick that text evidence? How does it relate to the prompt?
Because it basically relates back to the text structure, and the text structure is sequence.
Okay. So then we can probably start in on detailed examination. So that comes from your head. So why does it make sense to pick this? How does it relate back to your text structure, like you said?
It relates back to the text structure because our text structure is sequence.
Or it follows the text from the paragraph.
Okay. So it relates back to that. You're right about that. So what is it doing for the reader, though? When you read that, what is that showing us?
It's showing us that, like, they met and it's like how they met, and also how they wrote the Constitution.
Anybody else want to add to that? So you're right that they met. So this is starting to show when they were meeting to do what?
To make the Constitution.
Or
Right. So this is the start to the Constitution, when they were creating the Constitution. Good. So that would be your D.
Okay. So. What?
What you said was the D.
Yeah, you're right.
What did I say?
So this is the start to the Constitution being created, right?
Or we could use next again. Okay.
Good job, guys. So now you can come up with another rhyme.
Our transition.
Are you guys
We were doing our transition, so we did
okay?
to begin with, next, this shows, secondly, also, and in conclusion.
Okay. So what's the first I you guys came up with?
Well, we were thinking about like right here,
Okay, let's look.
right here.
You want to read that to me?
Finally, on September 17, 1787, the arguing stopped and the delegates signed the Constitution. Then the states had to agree to follow it. The last one did so in 1790.
Okay, so I see that you squiggled. What's going to be your I?
So I think I'm just gonna try to shorten that. Right there.
Okay.
And we can do.
So why did you all pick this?
Because it has the day and it tells you more about it. And we also squiggled something else, so we'd either do that.
Okay, so it's following sequence.
Yeah.
Okay, I agree with that. So do you guys want to go ahead and write that down? Then I'll ask you about D.
Yeah. We can do
Okay, so go ahead. Let me see your jot talk.
that. I'm gonna do on set. So I'm just gonna do that.
Yeah, as long as you know what it is.
17 is 1787.
So I think I would the arguing stopped. So what did that mean they did there? What did they do there?
It the arguing stopped because of the arguing stopped because they wanted it
So they did what on that page?
they signed the Constitution and
Yeah, so that's what I would put. I think that would shorten that up. I wouldn't worry about that. I would do on September 1787, signed Constitution. Good job. This, yeah, that's T's topic. We're at the first I.
And so to begin.
Okay, so now you need a D. So why do you think this is important to include in our writing? What is this showing the reader by putting that in there?
It's showing it that they finally signed the Constitution in 1787.
Yeah, that this was the final step, right? Yeah, good job. All right.
So I could do